Welcome to the Avonmouth Polymers driver induction. This induction is required to be completed by all drivers visiting our site. Welcome to Polymers 2, Plastics Recycling Facility. This induction has been designed to help familiarise yourself with our site and our safety procedures. Once you've completed this induction, you will be expected to understand and follow these procedures. The safety of visitors and employees is of paramount importance to us. There are 10-yard rules which must be followed for the duration of your time on site. Please familiarise yourself with these and ensure that they are adhered to. These are also displayed within the yard for your reference. When entering site, please enter through the entrance gate highlighted below. It will be labelled Gate 1 and make your way around to the weighbridge. Once you arrive at the weighbridge, you will be weighed. You will need to insert your unique PIN and your order reference number. Once you have done this, you will be granted access to site. Please enter through the first entrance tunnel highlighted in the photo below and not the second, as this one leads to our adjoining company. The map below shows locations on site that you may be required to visit. This includes skip collection for dry material, skip collection for wet material, fuel delivery, the silo farm and the main yard for offloading and loading. Our site fire emergency plan. In the event of a fire alarm, please switch off your vehicle and leave your keys. The yard operatives will accompany you to the muster point located on the weighbridge for the roll call to be completed. You will not be able to re-enter the yard until the all clear has been given by the duty shift manager. And for your reference, please be aware that we do have a fire alarm test which is run every Thursday at 10 AM. This image highlights our muster point, which is located next to the weighbridge and is where you will go in the event of a fire alarm. PPE requirements for all drivers visiting site. You will be required to wear a safety helmet, eye protection, protective gloves, high visibility clothing, safety boots, as well as long sleeves. If you are not wearing the correct PPE when you arrive at site, you will not be loaded or unloaded. Accidents and incidents. All accidents, incidents and injuries must be reported before you leave site, even if you are not directly involved. Please inform a member of the Viridor team so that it can be logged and actioned correctly. Access to the yard is only authorised by Viridor staff. Your main point of contact while on site will be the supervision in the yard. If you are not met, please sound your horn 3 times or ring the below number, which will take you through to the Polymers 2 control room. A member of the Viridor staff will then come and meet you. Do not leave your cab unless you have been instructed to do so. General site rules. Please read through and familiarise yourself with these rules. One I would like to highlight is that if anything happens that is unplanned or unforeseen at any time while you're on site, please stop all work and contact a member of the Viridor supervision. They will then arrive at your location to determine the best course of action. An example of this could be a shifted load, an unstable load, or an equipment failure. Viridor also have a number of please do not. Again, read through and familiarise yourself with these. Please be aware when entering site that the loading silo area has a height restriction that will only accept tankers and bag-in-box trailers. Curtain siders must not use this route as it could damage the silos as well as your vehicle. There are specific requirements around tanker and bag-in-box activities. So for tankers, harness and fall arrest must be worn when opening the hatches and the side rails must be in place. For a bag-in-box, loading platforms must be used to safely open the top hatches and 3 points of contact must be maintained at all times. Viridor strapping policy for bags. Each row of bag material must be secured across the trailer bed with external ratchet straps. Viridor does not accept the use of internal straps as a means of securing loads. The last 6 bags must be strapped with a ratchet strap as follows. Each ratchet strap must be tightened taut, released and then retightened. This will allow the strap to gain a good grip on the bag. A strap must be inserted through the back 4 loops on the last 2 bags and re-ratcheted down on an angle to prevent any movement. The remaining 2 ratchet straps must be placed through the loop, every 3rd back heading towards the headboard. Platform steps will be provided for this. Do not climb on the vehicle. Viridor strapping policy for bales. Each row of bale material must be secured across the trailer bed with external ratchet straps. Again, Viridor does not accept the use of internal straps as a means of securing loads. Each ratchet strap must be tightened taut, released and then retightened. This will allow the strap to gain a good grip on the bale. Opening curtains and unstrapping. When opening curtains for offloading bales, please pull back the curtains from the back forwards towards the cab. At this point, unstrap only the bales that are visible. Once this section is clear, then pull the curtains from the front to the rear of the vehicle to allow the bales at the front to be removed. Again, only unstrapping bales which are visible. Be aware of shifting loads when unstrapping as they could fall. If you have any concerns, stop all work and call for assistance from a member of the Viridor team. For walking floor trailers with safety bars, the doors must be opened first with the safety bar in the upright position. Once clear of the doors, the safety bar can then be released. After this point, the doors can be opened in the sequence below, opening one door first, then walking around the front of the cab and opening the other. This also applies to standard walking floor trailers. At no point can you stand directly behind the rear of the walking floor. Once the doors are open, there is a potential for bales to fall. When operating the walking floor, for any reason, you must stay in the exclusion zone which has been set up for you. As mentioned in the previous slide, please be aware of potential for shifted loads which could result in fallen bales. When leaving the yard, please be aware there is a ramp on the exit. Please ensure that your trailer supports are in the horizontal position to prevent them from catching. Please can you also ensure that any equipment provided to you whilst on site is returned. If you require any clarification with this induction, please ask a member of the Viridor team. We'd like to thank you for completing this induction and working safely on our site.